I am new to Instagram. Hi. If you don't know my face, I am Heather, and I have been doing the keto lifestyle for a little over 3 months. And oh, thank you. Hi. And this is the first time I've ever done a live on Instagram, so I'm super duper nervous and excited and just opening a new page. So I am making keto pancakes, pumpkin spice. I got this recipe from a friend, so I was like super duper excited. So let's get started. You ready? First, we're going to do 2 eggs. I've already got them into, can you see? Yep, you can. I already got them in here. I'm going to mix them around, get them all nice and fluffy. So there's 2 eggs there. And then I'm going to add my coconut flour. I don't know how to like go and share to friends. I don't know how to do that, but that's all right. This is my coconut flour. And we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. So 2 tablespoons coconut flour. I'm gonna see how I like share this maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll just continue. I'm new to this whole Instagram thing, so please bear with me. Okay, so we have our 2 eggs. We have our coconut flour. We're going to add baking powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon. 1/8. 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking powder. This is my baking powder I use. Hi. And then I'm going to do 1/2 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. Where are you? Right here. I use McCormick. Sorry guys, I'm really new to this whole Instagram live. And we're going to use 1/2 tablespoon. So you have to bear with me. Thank you. Okay. I was hungry. and I'm like, you know what? Everybody else has already eaten. So I'm like, I have all that pumpkin in there. I'm going to use it. So 1/2 tablespoon of the pumpkin pie spice. That's all right. And then we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of the ground cinnamon. Ground cinnamon. 1/2 teaspoon. Oh, this one has the little knobby thing. Here we go. So I hope everybody's doing good on this wonderful Saturday. It's definitely, it's been rainy and nasty here. Let's see. Okay, so nutmeg, we do 1/4 of a teaspoon. Nutmeg I have here. This is what I'm using. 1/4 of a teaspoon. So I'll have to figure out how to like invite friends and do all that kind of stuff because I don't know. Like I said, I'm new to the whole Instagram thing. We will see. And then it's 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger, ground ginger. I don't use ginger very often, but it's gonna smell good in here. And then we do 2 tablespoons of our pumpkin. And this is from the other day, so I needed to use it up. So I'm like, ooh. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons. 1. My friend did these and these were they look so yummy. Is there a way you can go live on both at the same time? I don't know. I'm hoping that I can figure that out. I'm not exactly sure how that's all going to work, but this is just a trial run. I want to see how it goes on here. But we're going to see. I hope it works that way. I need to get my pan going because I saw it in there and it's like, oh, my butter's not melting yet. And now we're going to do vanilla extract, which is a 1/2 teaspoon. That would be totally awesome if I could. I'm hoping there's some sort of a way. I know I can share it. I'm pretty sure I can share it on there, but I'm not exactly sure about if I can do both at the same time. I might have to have like 2 devices or something. So that's our vanilla, and that's a 1/2 teaspoon. And then we're going to do 1 tablespoon of our unsweetened almond milk, which this is what I use for my unsweetened almond milk. And I use 1 tablespoon. Here's my tablespoon. I don't know, these just look so good. Laura Russell made them. I don't know if you know Laura Russell, but oh my gosh, it's so good. She made them and they look so delicious. Have you tried the Harvest Sunrise in the coffee and the cream yet? So good. So much better than just water. Oh my God. See, I love the Harvest Sunrise just with water. It's so good. I'll have to try it in coffee with cream. That sounds really good though. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Get it all mixed up here. I use Kerrygold in my pan. I did like, I don't know, a tablespoon, something like that, of Kerrygold. I have it on like medium heat. How are you doing, by the way? How's your, I think it was your knee you had surgery on. How is it? Is it doing okay? Is it healing? Or you broke, maybe you broke something. I'm sorry. I know you hurt yourself. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And then we're gonna just, supposed to make like at least three pancakes. So we're gonna see here. Spoon. Put it in the middle here. Pop it down. I'm gonna spread it out like she did. She spread them out, so it did. So we will see. That looks so good though. I'm so hungry. Hi everybody. Hi. I'm new to this whole Instagram, so you have to bear with me. But I'm making pumpkin spice keto pancakes. Deliciousness. Sorry, I'm still in my jammies. Yes, I have a little one. She's 4.5.
Can I say hi? Just one. Hi, guys. Mom, I'm going to take this into Daddy's bedroom.
As long as you got Daddy's permission, did you? Okay.
I set it on the plate.
So it's got some, we're going to wait for that to cook a little bit. I can go over the recipe again. It is 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 tablespoon of your pumpkin spice mix, and then it's got ground cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger, 2 tablespoons of your pumpkin puree, and then 2 large eggs, a 1/2 teaspoon of your vanilla extract, and 1 tablespoon of your unsweetened almond milk. Also, if you wanted to add pecans in there, that is definitely something you could add in there. Hi, thank you for joining. And then there is an icing that you can make, a cream cheese icing. It's 2 ounces of cream cheese. And then you add, I got the ingredients out right there. You add a 1/2 tablespoon of your sour cream, and then 1 tablespoon of powdered sweetener, which I'm going to use Swerve. Hi. Bear with me, guys. I'm all new to Instagram, and I've been doing lives on Facebook for a while now, and my cousin was like, why aren't you on Instagram? I'm like, I don't know. So it's all new. Sorry. Hopefully you guys can bear with me. So it sounds really good. I have butter, and then I put one of the, of course I can't get it to flip. There has to be a trick to the trade here, guys. There, we'll do it that way. Ooh, that looks good. Nice toasty. I'm gonna get out a plate. My nice festive Halloween plates. Okay, so we're gonna do our frosting while these are cooking. So I'm gonna put this over here. I'm going to get out a small little bowl because it's not going to be very much. Just a little teeny bowl. We're going to do 2 tablespoons. Oh, let's see. Or 2 ounces, I think is what it said, but 2 ounces is about 2 tablespoons. So there's 1. I use Philadelphia cream cheese, full fat. I'll show you the package. This is just the outside, guys. But that's what I use for my feel better, like it's getting some better. Good. Good, I'm glad. Okay, that's one, guys. Let's start another one. So if you're just popping on, tell me where you're from. I like to know where people are located. And I'm going to try and come on every day and do a live. If I don't make it every day, it'll be every other day because I'm so new to Instagram. Sorry, my browser keeps going. that it's going to take me a little bit to figure it out on how to invite people and do all that kind of stuff. So hopefully you guys like what you see and are interested in watching. If you're new to the keto lifestyle, Southern California, wow, welcome. So I did 2 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. And then I'm going to do, what's the sweetener again? 1 tablespoon. My tablespoon is wet, so I'm going to use my half a tablespoon. So I'm going to do 2 of these. And I'm using Swerve. I'll show you the package in just a second. And I'm using the confectionery one. This is for our frosting. I'm gonna flip that. It smells like it's cooking pretty good on that side. Well, how do you like to flip these though? They're so heavy, like they're a heavier pancake. And it's supposed to make 3, so it's gonna make about 3. And then the other thing we add is the sour cream, which is right here, and we're gonna add a half a tablespoon. A half a tablespoon of sour cream, which I thought was pretty interesting that sour cream would be in a, okay. And I'm just using original sour cream from the store. It's no special ingredient, just good old sour cream. So I'm going to mix this up and watch that as it cooks. Hopefully this blends together a little better. And then you're supposed to use it for on the top of your pancakes instead of using syrup. But you could use syrup if you wanted to use syrup. I have a sugar-free syrup that I use. I could show you that if you're interested. I'll actually put that out so you guys can see it. Pancakes a little bit because they're cooking pretty fast. This is the syrup I use. So there's 2. So you just put it in there and you just kind of, I don't know, I pound, smear it out a little bit because they don't really, because of the texture that they don't really smear out very well, like pan out when they get hot, like a normal pancake. So you have to kind of push them down, but looks really good. So I'm just going to mix this up. So as I was saying, I've been doing the keto lifestyle for a little over 3 months. I've lost 38 pounds, and I have gone down 4 pant sizes. I've gone from a size 22 down to a size 14. I just fit into my first 14. I did a Lane Bryant fashion show, and that was so amazing. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna try, because I was like, oh, I'm wearing a size 16, I'm gonna try a size 14. And I put it on, and I was almost like flabbergasted. Like, I was so floored. It was crazy, but it was awesome. It's awesome to be, going down, which is definitely a great thing. So okay, so this is our little topping. It's not as I think because the cream cheese was a little cold, so, but it looks really yummy. Okay, I'm going to flip this last one. Ooh, that one flipped a lot better. So I have 2 people watching. Yes, I do. I actually haven't had anything this morning, and I stopped eating last night right after supper. So I usually try and do until 12, but because it's a Saturday, it's kind of hard. They all had breakfast, and so I felt like, oh my goodness, I'm actually really hungry. But it is 10. It's almost 11 here, so I've waited that long. By the time I get this together and stuff, it'll be approximately around that time. So I like to try and at least go until 12 when I do the intermittent fasting. But sometimes it's hard on the weekends, I find. Hi, Sunny. Sunny DD. That's cute. I like that. This is Deanne from Facebook, by the way. Oh, hi, Deanne. Welcome. So these are the pumpkin pancakes. So it makes 3, which are pretty big, guys. Like, that's like really, it's some big pancakes. So I think it ends up being, this is for 1 person. Thought the numbers were on here, and of course they didn't save. I want to say it is like 3 carbs, I want to say, something like that, for this and the frosting. So we're going to take and we're going to just put this frosting. I was kind of hoping it would blend a little better, but that's okay. And this is just 2 ounces of cream cheese, a half a tablespoon of sour cream, and 1 tablespoon of the Swerve, confectionery Swerve. You haven't had any food this morning either? I find sometimes it's actually hard to watch somebody cook too, because it's like, oh. And so I was watching Laura make these, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have all that stuff. I might as well make it. And I'm just like, oh, I'm supposed to do like my first live on Instagram. I'm like, let's see. I'll make that and see how it goes. They just look so delicious. I'm just like, oh, I shouldn't have watched that because now I want. But I'm just going to plop it down. Come on. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be delicious, I'm sure. Who doesn't love cream cheese? Oh my gosh, I love cream cheese. I think I ate like oodles of cream cheese. It is like insane the amount of cream cheese that I eat, probably. I keep them in, business. Somebody put a cake on my Facebook, and I was like, oh, that looks so good. But literally it's 23 ounces of cream cheese just in the frosting. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of cream cheese. So, but that looks really good, guys. What do you think? Does anybody know how to share on Instagram? So there we go. There's my breakfast. Looks delicious. I'm going to have this with a cup of coffee. Yummy. Oh, I'm so glad you do. I was kind of nervous this morning because I didn't know how this all worked and how to set it up, and so it's kind of rough around the edges. I want to do know how to share it. I don't even know how to do any of that yet. I know there's a way to do invites. Like I said, I don't have a clue how to do the Instagram, but I will learn. It's rough around the edges, but it'll definitely come together. But this is my little pancakes. This is my breakfast. I just wanted to share it with you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will see you guys later.